Happy Monday, happy Labor Day. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I was busy. I even had to take a long nap on Saturday. Saturday morning, I took my panda bear to the vet and she got her next series of shots. She's got to go again due to negligence of the people who had her. She was 2 years behind in her shot, so we're playing catch up. She's doing fine. She loves the vet's office and everybody that's there. Yes, I'm winging it today, people. I'm tired. I started my second job last night and I'm door dashing. Yes, it's not as hard as it is. I only had one thing that happened to me. I couldn't find the address, so I had to contact DoorDash and tell them, look, I can't find it. I will pull out, go down the street a little bit, hit the GPS, took me right to the same place. So yes, so I got a free meal, which was disgusting. I didn't eat any of it because by the time I got home, you know how McDonald's is, it's disgusting. Plus I've been doing the fast anyway, so I just want to tell you, I didn't get charged for it. It was just a miscommunication. People got their money back. I got free food, which I should have just gave it to my neighbor, but they probably wouldn't have ate it anyway. Like I said, McDonald's fries are gross because I had it for about over an hour, about an hour and a half, and I was so stressed out. I'm like, I don't know if I could do this anymore. And then for some reason I couldn't contact any of my customers or anything like that, but I did great. I made a good amount of money. My dear friend Marlene, I appreciate her so much. She showed me the ropes and she said for my first night I did really great. And yeah, you can't rely on the GPS for a lot because it could take you to the wrong places. But yeah, I tried the GPS Uno for the one, and then the very last guy, his name is Pedro, and he was awesome. He made the end of my night. He tipped me very well for a couple things that he got from Hardee's. Thank you, young man. You're sweet, and you're gonna go a long way. And then I had there was a Chinese restaurant in our grocery store. I don't live around the area. I'm not even from Pennsylvania, so I'm like, where would this be? I was questioning people and people being rude and disrespectful, flying by me in the parking lot. I'm like, this is so stupid. Like, why you want to risk hitting my car and everybody else around me just to fly right by me because you're mad at me because I was asking somebody a question? Where's the humanity, people? Where is truly the humanity? But there's two things I want to say in this video. Black folks, we gotta do better. I'm not black. I look black to a lot of people, but I do have kids that are mixed with black. And raising them, I'm raising them right. I had a couple orders last night, didn't tip me. And one was a young black lady, young black woman. And then she had me waiting for her because she didn't, I did not, like I said, couldn't contact her. So she had me waiting, like my time meant nothing to her, and she didn't tip me nothing. Then I had another one. Nope. I only made a couple bucks off of it. Luckily, it was peak time. I got a couple extra dollars for that. But people, the gas that I put in, the time that I do, the hustle to get to the restaurant that you want. Come on. I had a pothead. This dude cracked me up. All I smelled was weed coming out of his house. And he gave me a $5 tip. He was 10 miles away, but he gave me a $5 tip. Black folks, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. Please, you want people to respect you, you need to respect others too. And it's just not that. I know I probably had another one that probably, I don't know what they were, but didn't tip me at all. You want somebody to risk their life to get to that restaurant, to get you your food, and you don't tip them. I tip everybody. Oh, I can give a good tip. I tip very well on DoorDash. I tip very well on Instacart. I had 2 orders last night. They didn't get a tip. Oh well. Black folks, white folks, Asian folks, whatever folks, y'all need to do better. Raise your people right. My kids will tip good. My boys are in college and tip. Because they know people work to make ends meet. I'm working this so I can save money. 1, to get my dog her surgery. 2, I want to actually buy a piece of property and put a modular home on it. And to have a little yard for her. Everything I do is for my panda. And I want a bigger place so that my grandkids and my kids can come for a holiday and stay with me. And there'll be room for everybody. Granted, I have 5 kids and 4 grandkids. But yeah, I'm hustling. I hustled last night. I hustled. And to be disappointed that a couple people didn't want to tip me. Well, well. But yeah, the one I'm even more disappointed is a young black lady. Like, who raised you? You know, we have the stereotypes about every race. But my kids are mixed with black. And they are viewed as bad. And I never want them to be like, oh, look at you. You can't even tip. Because I hear a lot of that. Oh, black people don't tip. Yeah, and I can see why. I had one that nope. $1 would have been suffice. I had someone down in New York City at least gave me $1. And he sat there with an attitude on his face. I'm surprised I wasn't shot for being late, but it wasn't my fault because KFC wouldn't let nobody in to get, like, no DoorDashers or Uber Eats, no people to go inside to grab their food. A lot of restaurants will allow us to go in. But no, I had to stand in a long line at KFC and he was pissed off. And he only gave me $1. Well, at least I'm thankful for that $1. Don't get me wrong. I'm thankful for every penny that I made last night. And I'm so grateful because I just sent that amount of money that I made to my son because he pays for the Wi-Fi here. And he pays for his gym membership. So I made the money so he can have that paid while he's going off to college. Because they don't work. We're not asking them to work. The twins don't have to work. Yes, you may say they're spoiled, but you know what? They do their job. Their job is 1, to be a football player, and 2, get the best grades you can. That's their job. When you have a college student, you shouldn't expect them to hustle and bustle and hurt themselves, and because doing the work alone is hard enough. So yes, me and their dad said, whatever you need. He just bought them new iPhones. He just bought them a new TV because they worked their butt off. But I'm so disappointed in what I saw last night and how certain types of people. And she was in a nice area. It wasn't like, oh, she's in the ghetto or whatever. She live in a better area than me. And I live in a good area. And I'm like, how you not tip somebody? You gotta do better, people. Well, another thing last night that I was so disturbed, and I know there was nothing I could do. I didn't want to stop because I have a fear of police. I've been harassed. I've been profiled as a Muslim after 9/11, and then had a gun pulled out on me and my 4 kids, and 2 of them were a set of twins, and that was in Harford County, Maryland. They said I supposedly was speeding by the high school, but you pulled me over in full line. Yeah. Nice work, Harford County deputies. I do have a friend that works for them, so not all of them are bad. It's just 90% of them are racist. So last night, I'm just horrified what I saw because I see this on TV. I see it on YouTube. This black man was surrounded by 8 white cops. This is in Lemoyne, Pennsylvania. It's not a good area. From what I see, it's not a good area. Parts of it is a nice area, but not all of it is. But there was a black man on his cell phone recording himself screaming as I'm driving by. Like I'm maybe 8 feet away from him, maybe 5 to 8 feet away from him, trying to drive by without hitting him or any of the policemen that was sitting out there. And he's screaming into his phone, I was pulled over for no reason. That's what he said. And there's 8 white policemen around. First of all, I respect policemen. I don't respect how some of them can be so evil and justify killing anybody. I don't know what the outcome was last night. I don't really want to know, because I saw the fear and I hear the fear in his voice. So I don't know the situation, but that's what happened to me on one of my DoorDashes last night. After the frustrating part of not finding the person's address, and I had to drive by and see all these police lights, all this police officer surrounding this one black man who was screaming in his phone, recording himself that he was pulled over for no reason. I get scared of police too, because you don't know that moment that they may be in the pissed off rage and they want to just pull that trigger. And you know what I carry with me now, which I had made a video on, is my stun gun. And it's the flashlight one, and it says police on it. I'm not trusting anybody. No, not even the police. You're not taking my life because you had a bad day. So, but yeah, I had to check in and let you guys know that I started a second job and YouTube right now is not, because I consider it a job, but not really, because I'm not getting paid. But yeah, I'm hustling, doing my hustle. I'm not trying to be like these weight loss channels that take advantage and not working and keep eating, becoming bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I refuse that. I refuse to do that. I'm saving my life right now. That's my weight loss journey, is saving my life, because I've almost lost my life to obesity, and they all make obesity a joke, and it's not a joke, people. So yes, I'm tired of talking about and ranting about stuff like that. But yeah, I just want to let you know how my first night of my second job was, or third job, whatever you want to consider it. Being a mom has always been my first job. I drive a school van is my second job. I do DoorDash now as my third job, and I do YouTube, quote unquote, as another job, I guess you can say. But yeah, I hope everybody had a fantastic Labor Day weekend. It went by really fast because I was busy. So I shall see you guys soon, and have an amazing Monday.